come out, and it's a real mess. Uh-oh, we got a note. She's been picked a little bit. She's been hit a little bit. Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike back with another video on the Jaguar. Who knew so many people would be interested in a 05 or 4 or whatever this is, S-type Jaguar that sat for, I want to say 14 years or so. I can't even remember. I have so many cars that are just pulling me apart right now because they all want my attention. I've got the Cutlass Supreme right there that we're working on. This one finally started. Once we got the key, it finally started. It is time now to do the cleaning because after sitting for so many years, she's a stinker. It is really, really gross inside here. So in this video, we're gonna take the seats out. We'll be doing some interior detailing work. We'll clean the carpets, clean the seats, and we'll put it all back together. I hope you like the video. It's gonna have lots of music. And hopefully it's not gonna take me another 3 weeks like the old Saab took over there. That car just almost killed me on the interior. This one, I'm praying will be a little nicer. As you can see, I need a window regulator. They're very hard to find in a junkyard. People always take them. I had one, I didn't have the right tools. I came back the next day and it was gone. But look at the seat. Okay, so I've already been working on the fuel pump and everything else. So the seat had to come out and it's a real mess. This is a dirty, 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 look at it. Ugh. But she came, actually the leather and everything is in great shape. It's a beautiful car on the inside. So we'll get some cleaning going on here, but got to get the back seat out and then the driver's seat and the passenger seat. But this is just an example of what's to come on almost every seat that I've ever tried, except for the Saab, which is a little different. It's a little quirky. You get 2 bolts in front, 2 bolts in back. You get the connector underneath. Look what I found. This is perfect, okay? And like I keep telling you, the leather on this is fantastic. So let's go ahead and see if I have to have, you don't have to have power. Okay, so it is it's a little star, like a hex bolt. So I got to get my special tools to remove it. I think it's an E something. And we'll pop it right out. Look at this, it's an old, huge iPod holder. We'll try to get that out too, because nobody uses them anymore, but the seat, I love the color of this thing, I really do. 2 bolts in back, they're different bolts, and this has been unplugged. My hands are a little dirty, but that's okay. I can't access this, I don't want to break this. We're just going to leave the seat belt kind of attached. It'll just have to come out like this. So what I do is bring the seat all the way up, so I can turn it right here. And then it's just brute strength. And I give myself lots of room like that because the seatbelt is long. And there it is. Oh my goodness. So let's do the other one. All right, for the driver's side, same story. 2 bolts, 2 bolts. Undo the electrical connectors. They're under here. You fold the seat back to do that. Put this all the way up. Put the seat back up. And then pray that it comes out. Let go. Here it is. Not pretty, but it's out. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Now the fun begins because we get to vacuum and we get to see about this car's previous life, because if you remember, this car belongs to, I hate saying it, my oldest friend, but she's not. Well, she is, but she's not. So I've known Missy since 2nd grade. So in that respect, she is my oldest friend. But I have friends that are 70, 80, you know, whatever. But I've known her since literally 2nd grade. This was her brother's car back in the day. Then her brother gave it to her oldest son. Her oldest son passed it on to her younger son. And then it just sat for years and years in this field. And Randy from Auto Auction Rebuilds and me and Missy went out and rescued it. And that's the history of the car. That's why I want to get it kind of going back on the road. I want it looking good. So we're going to give it back to Missy. She can keep it, she can sell it, whatever she wants to do with it. She thought it would be a good source for videos, and it is. So whatever we find in here is a tribute to Missy and her kids. The This is what the car looks like with the seats removed. Okay, I just have one little tool right in here. This was for the front part of the seats, okay? This is all the junk we have to get rid of. This is, what year is this car? 04? 05? Something? I don't even remember. This says 03. April of 03. So my birth month in 2003. And this is 21 years of life all in here. And look at the holder once again. Yeah, back for the old, what is that, an old iPod? I don't know. That's just a gigantic holder. But we have some coins right here. We have, well, what is this? We have windows. Uh-oh. We got a note. We got a note. This is a handwritten note. Let me sit down. Okay, what does this say? Some reminders for Aunt today. Don't forget your phone. Don't lose your glasses. Don't lose your keys. Don't lose your wallet. Don't lose your sanity. Oh, and don't lose your glasses. Yeah, this is for Anthony. This is Missy's older son. Fantastic. I think that is so cool. Anyway, we have some coins from who knows when. This note, which is going to go in a picture to Missy. We have an old pencil. Remember those number 2 pencils? Let's see what's on the other side. It's even worse over here. Oh, we have a Jack in the Box. How much was food back in the day? Everybody's griping about how groceries have like quadrupled. So this date is from 2014. 1 chicken nugget with curly fries and a Coke. How much was it? $6.51 for 1 chicken nugget 10 meal plus medium curly fries and a medium Coke. There you go. $6.51. How much is it now? Probably $9, $10. Yeah, from 10/4 of 2014. What else have we got right here? Here's another receipt. This is my favorite part of buying old cars. I just love it. And I found in the old Cutlass, sorry about the camera work, but right there, I found a singing medal from the for the previous owner. This is from Chick-fil-A. We got a 1 meal Chick-fil-A sandwich for $6.39. Total $6.97. Okay. So how much is a regular chicken nugget sandwich now? $9? Okay. And what is this? 3/4 pounder with cheese or egg McMuffin. So this is McDonald's. And this is from California. Oh, this is when the car spent some time in California. And this is a 10-piece chicken nugget meal, no sauce, and a Coke for $6.75. That's when you could take 2 people to a drive-through, to a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and they could eat for $15. Now it's like $30. Anyway, look at all this junk. So we have a lot of cleaning to do. We'll start the time lapse. You can see me clean. Of course, we're going to collect all the coins. That's a nickel. An old bottle cap from Coca-Cola back in the day. I think this is cool. All right, well, let's have some, oh, Hellboys Barbershop in Azusa, California. All right, here we go. Let the music begin and the cleaning continue. Woo, doggy. All right, let me show you the results. I think it looks great. It's not perfect, but once again, what's my motto? Nothing in life is perfect. If it is, it's fake, all right? So I think that's fantastic. This is gonna be such a huge difference. This is all of my little Pirates booty, all of my change that I got. I even cleaned, I have a front floor mat for the passenger side and the driver's side. And this is what this side looks like right here. So wet, it looks fantastic. It won't look so good when it's dry, but that's okay. What I want to do now, hello Saab, I want to clean the seats, all right? We're losing daylight. I want to get the seats cleaned and kind of back in the car so they can dry overnight. But this, yeah, this is going to take a little bit of work. That's okay. We have some more music for you guys. We'll clean this. We'll clean the two front seats very, very quickly. And then we'll get it all back into the car so it can dry. Whew. I know, but you know what? Past the dirt, they're in great condition. They really, really are. Time for show and tell. Oh, I don't want you to look at all that's below. This is Quacky's cage before I get it cleaned. Anyway, it looks better in person than it does. I'll probably go over this one more time because this is where the window was open, and so it's really, really bad. The passenger seat right here, I think looks very, very nice. You get an A. The driver's seat gets an A- because there are some scratches and some scuffing right there. Okay, but it is 100,000 times better, so much better. And then the rear seat right here looks great. It looks beautiful. So since the carpet is still kind of drying, I'm going to put the seats back in. They sit on metal, so it's not going to rust or anything. And we're going to let it sit overnight. And then tomorrow in the heat, we'll put on our leather conditioner. We will clean the door panels, and we will go after the dash right there. All right, but so far, I think it's fantastic. So in the blink of an eye, it'll be the next day. It'll be warm again, and Mike will be, whew, like he always is, at work, burning them calories, getting skinny as can be. Well, I'll be at work. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day, and I got to tell you, I went ahead and cleaned this. I didn't do it on camera, but look at the difference. Look at how beautiful she looks. Still got to remove the holder for the whatever that thing was right there. But look at the seats, the console. Don't look at the steering wheel. That's a hot mess right there. The wood is good. You know my saying about that. This seat is okay. It's presentable. I mean, there is the hole right here. The carpets look fantastic. If I go to the back, I still got to, I've lost my nut for the seat belt that goes right in through there. So I haven't attached this just quite yet, but look how nice it is. And yeah, I got a piece of wood stuck in there kind of holding the window in place. We'll get that fixed once I get the regulator in. I ordered one. But I think this, look, it's fantastic. It's like a whole new car. And I've been poking around back here, okay, still doing some work back here, so I can kind of shut this and give you the effect of that. Look at her. Yeah, she looks good. What I want to do now is try to investigate some of the fault codes. In the last video, I had a couple of fault codes from right in through here. So I have an 0304, which is a cylinder 4 misfire, which is going to be right back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe is the firing order, the positioning of the cylinders. I think so. So we're going to investigate that. I also have a wheel speed sensor problem right here, so we will investigate that. All right, so let me kind of change clothes because I look really pretty right now. And we'll kind of just switch out the coil. We'll take a look at the spark plug, see what's going on in cylinder 4. Then we'll back up the car. We'll remove the wheel, look for the wheel speed sensor. Then I go to the junkyard, find another one. Let's go ahead and get dirty. Not super dirty. We just need to get to our coil. And already the car is not cooperating. Okay, great. What's up? Oh, you got to remove this thing. That's brilliant. Why do you have to remove this to take that off? That's a first. Now let go. Okay. So our coil is right here, and this looks like it's not even a 10. It's like an 8. So let me get that. We'll take it off. We'll take the spark plug out, and I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. Here we go. All right. Well, this is a Denso Iridium SK16 PR. And it's not bad. I mean, that's a little oily. It's certainly not bad. We'll put this back in. This is the coil. And it's like this. Here, come here, look. Let me show you. Here we go. Now, focus right here. See how this one is shaped differently? I've never been in this engine before, so not that I can remember. So maybe these are aftermarket coils or something. I don't know. But there's no cracking. There's no oil anywhere down on this. So we're going to replace. Let's replace 1 and 3. Or I guess it would be 2 and 4. Yeah, this is 1 here. 2, 3, 4. The engine is now running, and it seems to be a little smoother. I've cleared the codes, and I'm waiting for a misfire to pop up again, but nothing has popped up again. So that's I guess good news. Coils, if you get a used one, it's like $20. New ones are like $35 if I order them, from rockauto.com. But if I get them at a parts place here, they're $60. So we may have to go get a used one or just a couple just to have. And as you can still see, we have the flight recorder data and the heated oxygen sensor module, bank 1 open and shorted. Okay. All right. Well, she's back. Cylinder 4 misfire detected. So even though we switched the coils, we still have a problem with cylinder number 4. So maybe I'll get another. I'll pick a couple of coils up, and then I'll get some spark plugs too, just to see what's happening. Okay, now let's go and see what's going on in the front left wheel. We'll see just how bad the ABS sensor looks. It's weird. I've never seen this before. I got to move the camera. I got kind of a light right here on there. It lives in this little dome behind the wheel. I'll put a graphic up there so you can kind of see what's going on. But yeah, and then you just remove the clip, and this thing just pops right out. So here it is, and it looks new. So I don't know if the issue, because it wraps around here, and then you got to remove the wheel cover housing to get at the connector. Maybe it's disconnected up at the top. I don't know, but the more I look at this car, look at that. Yeah, that ball joint, the tie rod ball joint down here. She's going to need some work to get to be perfect. Anyway, back to the speed sensor. We're going to just give it a shot of brake cleaner inside the little dome house, and then we're going to clean the sensor off as well, and then we'll put it back together, and then if not, I'll just source a new one at my expensive LKQ pull-apart yard. Now, I do need, as you can see, let me back the camera up. Yeah, we definitely need, well, the whole car needs work, but I do need another inner wheel liner right here. So we'll get a new one of these when we go look for the ABS sensor and the coils. One wheel well liner removed. And we're going to trace the ABS up through here, through here, through here. This is the connector right there. Okay? Look at that. And then look at this. What is this? Is this your AC port? No way they put it down here. Come on, really? I don't know. And this is a fuel filter, I guess? This is some weird engineering. And here's your positive terminal to jump the battery. So you can, yeah, that's easy access. Let's remove the front wheel and the wheel well liner and get to the port for the battery. Or I don't know what, I just, whatever. Okay, so let me just try to get this off. We got it. And that's really clean. I don't see any breaks or anything. There's really no reason. This is the front left, correct? Wasn't that the code? All right, we've made it to LKQ/PYP/expensive place to pull parts. We're going to number 12. Should be a red one. And I think I see her right there. Here she is. Ooh. She's been picked a little bit. She's been hit a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, here's what we need. Right there. Okay, so there's the ABS sensor. If I can get to this, is this a 6 or an 8? I don't know. I want to get a couple of coils too. Boy, I don't know. This is a hot mess here. Ouch, and that was my foot. So we'll see if we can get a couple of coils, and then we'll get the O2 sensor too. So I got to find something to lay on, something soft and cushy, but let's get the ABS sensor first. This is the 6-cylinder, but I'm guessing it's the same coil. So let me just see if I can pop this off. It's the 4 connector, if I remember right. There we go. We'll pull this out. Look at the mud dauber nest right there. Oh, this looks a little different, doesn't it? I think this is different. Huh, let me go back and look at the video. Well, we walked to an XK8 because that has the correct coils. This is from a 6-cylinder. That's from this car right here. So the 6 and the 8, different coils. But that's okay. The 8 has the same engine as mine. So I have 2 coils. I have the ABS wheel sensor, and look what I found also. This isn't even for that car, it's for a different car, but it's exactly what I needed for that old S-Class that I have. It's perfect. It's the springs, the frame that I need. I'll rip this off, put the gray on it, and then I won't be sliding off because these things break right there on the outside. The wires underneath, and be very careful because this is like razor sharp, and don't ask me how I know, but the frames actually break on the older version, and then I guess in like 06 or 07 they made the frames differently, and they're extra support right here on the outside. So as you slide in and out, there's more metal and more coils holding you in, and they don't break as much, so that's good. Let's get this to the car and go home, and we'll fix our wound. Yeah, I cut myself pretty good right there, so yay me. We're back from PYP. Benzo is perusing the situation right here. He's ready for me to get back to work. He's tired of looking at the car right there. This is what we spent. Okay, so we have 2 coils. We have 1 ABS sensor, and then right over there you have the seat bottom, which is actually going to be for that car right there. Okay, I'll tell you more about that. That's a video that's coming up. But this was $79. The fortunate, well, I don't know if it's I guess so. The guy kind of looked at me, and as I paid for things, he said, I didn't charge you for the wheel sensor. So I thought, okay, I said, oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But still, so just 2 coils and a seat, and I got the warranty on these 2 pieces. Yeah, $79.58. The seat itself was $29.99. They charge you for a half seat, and then I have the 2 coils for $27.92. $8.38, and then $2 for whatever. I don't know. The fees are out of control. Okay, so I've also figured out something else. Hope I don't get you dizzy. Let me back up. There we go. They changed the cylinder designation in 2003. So what I thought was cylinder 4 is no longer cylinder 4. I don't know why they did this. I don't know why. In 2002 and 2001, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in 2003, for this particular model and this engine right here, the AJ V8, blah, 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 it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the diagnostic trouble codes. So number 4 is not there. Number 4 is actually the second one in line right under here. So fortunately I got 2 just in case another one goes bad or the one I bought is bad. So we'll take this off, we'll change the coils, we will put our new wheel speed sensor on, and then I may just take out the oxygen sensor and spray it down. I think I have some oxygen sensor spray. It's supposed to clean it up. It's not going to permanently fix it, but if it gets me another 100 miles or whatever, if it takes that check engine light out, then I'll be happy. Why does that look like a spermatozoa right there? Doesn't it? Like it's swimming? What the heck is it's a little sack. Spider sack. I don't want you. Go away. Okay. Anyway, let's put the new ABS sensor in. We'll switch out the coil, and then I'll show you what the O2 sensor looks like. It's just right there. There she is. That's my O2 sensor. Left upstream, causing the DTC. And she looks dirty. She's really a hot mess. So I'll give her a couple of shots of spray just to see if we can do something about that. I'll put her back in. If not, we'll just have to order another one. But it might help. You never know. You just never ever know. So we'll get this back together. We have the new wire to the new to us ABS sensor attached. Everything is fine down here. The clip is in. I could not get a wheel cover, a wheel well liner, because the car had been smashed, as you saw, right in front, so I couldn't get that. We're going to do something with this so we can just at least drive the car somehow, somewhere, and take it for a test drive, because I know somebody wants to go for another ride. You want to go for another ride? Look how messy this house is. It's horrible. I know. It's bad. Don't hate. He also got his foot caught under the door, so he's limping a little bit right there too. But he looks pretty. He took a bath. She's all put back together. I've even glued these little pieces right here. So we have a complete air box. I need to get a new filter. Okay, we have the new coil. Well, new to us coil. This is the old one. It's a Denso. Okay, but it looks a lot different than, I mean, it's just the way that they connect. Okay, I don't know if this is how old this is or whatever. This is off of Vanden Pla Jaguar from 04 or 05 that looked in really good condition. So I hope these are good coils. Everything else is together. What we need to do is start the car, clear the codes, then see if the codes come back. So let's go ahead and do that. We're reading the codes. Let's see what we get. Flight recorder and boot. So I don't see. Oh, have we fixed it? Okay, we got her started. That was just weird. I'll tell you something though. She's running a lot smoother. She really is. Let's go through here. Let's read the codes now. She's running so much better. We still got the heated oxygen sensor. But the engine itself, let's see. Look at how smooth. That is a win. All right, well, this old girl is coming back to life. Just got to remember where I put this part of the, oh, it fell down. Okay, we'll get this back on carefully. Yeah. And we're going to take a W for a win, folks. That is huge. What do you think? What do you think, Duck? You're going to go up and poop on my doorstep again, aren't you? Yep. That's what you do best. All right, I know I look like crap, but I just came from the junkyard, and then I came from underneath the car. But we did it! We absolutely fixed this old girl! Look at the interior. I cannot be more pleased with the way the inside is looking. Not the outside of this. The inside is all great. It's gold. It is pure as the driven snow, if that's even the right saying. Other than the steering wheel, this girl, and this right here, is fantastic. I mean, it is beautiful. And it even has a nice little leathery smell to it. So that's huge. We've taken a huge step closer to getting this ready for my friend Missy. So Missy, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not Missy, I hope you enjoyed the video as well. All right, we'll come back with another one. What's left to fix on the car? We got to get the O2 sensor. And then it's body work, as far as I know. Oh, we have to do the regulator. Yeah, we got a window regulator that we have to order right there. But other than that, yeah, it's ready for body work, and I don't know how far I'm going to take it. I'm actually thinking about taking it to Maaco, or should I try one of those peelable paints like from Duplicolor? It's kind of the rage right now where people are, you know, they're painting their own car, and if you don't like it, you can just wipe it right off, just pull it off. I don't know how much of the damage it will hide. I mean, like my clear coat issues right there, I'll have to sand that. And then I have some dents, so I'm going to be looking for a door, maybe 2 doors, and of course a fender. But once I do that, let me know what you want me to do. Should I try to paint it? I don't want to ask Santa Claus to do it because that was way too much. He is such a perfectionist, and I so appreciate him painting the Volvo wagon for me. It was beautiful, but a whole car like this is too much. So I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to find somebody to do this for me, whether it's Maaco or just Duplicolor spray can. We'll just see. I don't know, but I'm going to have fun doing it, and I'll bring you guys along with me as well. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and we're back with another video very, very soon, okay? Bye-bye.